Welcome to this video on my ESP32 Internet of Things device and embedded system with lots of options. In my case, LED sensor segment display, also LEDs, event microphone, LDR light dependent resistor, LCD, 2 motors, and the buzzer. And the focus of the past episodes, and this one is the event microphone, which is this one, with probes for the oscilloscope, by the way, to see which signals I'm getting. And it's not promising because last time and before that I did not get a nice signal. It's an event microphone, so talking doesn't really help, but this should give signals which are then made visible on the oscilloscope. I will show you shortly, but that doesn't happen, not in the way that I expected. So let's go to the software and see how that works out, if it works out. Okay, so software side on my Fedora Linux laptop, and you are watching the schematics with here a microphone, digital output, analog output, 2 LEDs that are supposed to signal whenever there's output. That doesn't happen either, not the way I'd like to, and the rest is for now for previous episodes. So this is the setup of for this video. Microphone and a not too sharp camera. We bring it in focus. Terminal for the output of the C coder in Arduino environment. These two are actually red LEDs. So why are they not red? I don't know, but with the bare eye they are red. Last time I made a change in the coder, which is quite right here, to make things looking very simple. And let me start. Uploading, and then signals should be seen. And I also see that I have to change these two. Alright, that's better. Everything is showing 5 volts maximum. And there are things happening, but like this, or sharper, that is not really happening. Well, there is something happening. Question is, what is it? The yellow probe, by the way, is here. Okay, let me shift this down. The yellow probe is here. With the blue probe here for the analog output. Then digital output, dark blue, which is this one, and the purple for the LED. So if I do it like this, what does the yellow show? Okay, stopping, watching, nothing. Okay, changing the time base. 50 milliseconds. Should be good. Instant response. I should have seen things by now, but I do not. Half a second. I see nothing. So this clearly doesn't work, even not for signal. I have to check the coder for this. Alright, going back to coder, and I have added two things regarding the inputs here, but also inputs to the LEDs here, red and green, 13 and 9, supposed to be. So the green LED will be off for 1.5 seconds, and then it helps if I make no typos. And the same thing applies here. Red LED off for 1.5 seconds. If that works out. So, another thing that I notice, this signal is high. However, the probe is yeah, that's actually correct. Was mistaken. So let's run it. And that is all correct. Signal's low because I'm programming it. There we go. Again. And now I will just keep ticking. But yeah, does the red LED go low when it should? No, it doesn't. Green doesn't burn at all. Green does not burn at all. Red doesn't go off. Yellow doesn't burn. And here is a change in signal. But why? If I do this, what will happen? If I stop, what will happen? Alright, now checking it all apparently. So, this should cause a signal. Well, there is apparently some signal, but it's very much delayed. How come it's delayed? And how come only there? So is this really the response to my ticking with the screwdriver? That's a big question. A very big question. Because the other things don't respond at all. Is it broken? But if I look back upon all my other experiments, then there is a lot that could be regarded as broken, while I doubt that everything in my package has been broken. So let me check for the LEDs that they are actually functioning. I think that's a good point. Some observations after testing. Signals still make no sense, but this little LED is working now, exactly the way I have implemented it, but red LED digital 9 is not responding to it. So I think there is a problem with it. How serious? Well, quite serious, because it doesn't do what I want. Which may be due to, well, the red LED is digital 9. How do I address digital 9 then? Or digital 2 pin 9? That's the question. If it is indeed, well, yeah, if it is indeed 9, I cannot use the term D2, because then I do get an error. So I guess I'll have to find out how to address it then. On the other hand, it is sending out a 1 because it's burning, and the probe connected to it is, let me actually check that, if it is the right one. Yes, it is the right one. That is the from 9 coming, so that is the purple one, which sent out not even a full 5 volts but mere 3 volts. So the question is, how is that happening? And on another perspective, analog 0 is, which is this probe, this one is sending out 0 completely. This should send out a short wave or something. Okay, it does nothing, so let me connect this to check the probe here, which means that the probe itself is alright, there's just no signal on. Oops. This one and this one should be right here and stay in place. Anyway, those are findings with the electronics and the signals. Still mystery why those signals come from on the yellow line, but I suppose they are just the delays that I have put in now, although even that is at times questionable. But this one works for 1.5 seconds. And this one doesn't work at all, seemingly. And without that, I cannot tell if the microphone is working at all, because the signal doesn't do its thing. Well, it gives a constant output on the digital side, and it gives a 0 from the analog side. And there's the threshold. And that's a mystery. What is the threshold? And with that question about the threshold, I say thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show support by becoming a patron or donating via PayPal or IBAN. This is of course going to be continued, so stay tuned, subscribe, have a nice day, stay safe, bye.